All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Good Time Podcast. You got Lennon and Ermac back. It's been so long. Basically, we got into a fight, so I've only been uploading short-term content.
Yeah, he cheated on me.
I cheated on you. So you finally watched Stranger Things. We just made an episode of that to rank the season and all that. But we're going to do a Good Time episode, talk about Stranger Things, all that stuff.
What we're supposed to do.
But in our season ranking, you had season 5 over season 4, which is just so wrong. How you think about that?
You know what? I'm glad I don't have to do it one take anymore. Because, I mean, I get it. I definitely get it.
You might have fucked up a little bit.
I fucked up a little bit, but I'll take the heat, you know? I'll take the heat.
As you think about it and I tell you about it, you're like, season 4 might be better.
It's just because the only reason why I just put it there, like I said, I'll even stamp it now. I just think it was ending. Like, a lot of the times a show would end and it's just so shit. How many times do you think of a lot of shows that end?
So, let's talk about the finale then. The finale stuck for you? Like, what'd you think about the finale?
So, like, to cover some quick points from the thing we were talking about, I think the only things I were really like enjoying of season 5 was just the fact that they were finally hashing out Vecna.
Okay, but so the finale, what'd you like about the finale? Because I think the finale all across the board was shit.
Dude, I think
the first half. The second half was really cute, and they did a lot of things.
Then that's where I'm at. Because that's where I was coming to more.
Final
it's like
Will's
Jim Hopper and Joyce go to fucking Enzo's. Do I gotta go there?
Okay, but you know that was a different looking restaurant than in season 3 when she stuck him up at Enzo's.
Really?
It looked way different, bro. That bugged me.
But that's my thing where I was going to. This is some quick points. We can't.
Also, guys, sorry, I'm like my throat's fucking fucked.
We can't
up
get
today,
too deep in this because we made an episode about this, or we made it short. But like that's what I was saying. Like I didn't have that recess time, that debrief time.
I know.
I just cranked all of them.
It looks way different, bro. It
could have split me too. Yeah, I bet it would have got me.
Okay, so Will's coming out scene was longer than the final battle against Vecna.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it was longer in duration, which I
have issues with that scene.
Will's coming out scene?
Yeah.
What didn't you like about it?
I don't think I didn't like about it is like I don't expect any of the actors to be overwhelmingly compelling in that scene because it's just it's a vanilla scene, and then even Will, I forget his his main.
You don't think the actors in real life would be compelling, like the characters in the show would be that compelling, or none of the actors did that good? What'd you mean?
I think that they didn't do that good, but I don't hold them accountable. I don't hold them accountable.
I kind of feel like the opposite.
You think they did good?
I feel like a lot of them
did. Dude, Mike had a stone face.
Okay, so stupid, right? What about remember season 3 when he's like, it's not my fault you don't like girls? He told that to Will. And then Will comes out as gay and he acts all surprised. And then they have that conversation when they're climbing up and he's like, no, we're not friends. We're best friends.
Yeah.
But it's like, that conversation should have been, I always knew.
Or, dude,
I always knew,
and that's
but didn't want to bring it up till you were ready. And you're like, Mike's such a good friend.
And that's what I'm going with like, I don't expect the actor to be that compelling because if the script's there and you're just like, well, shit.
Will himself coming out was really good, though.
Sure.
You didn't care?
No, I think I didn't care.
Because you knew he was gay? Is it because you knew he was gay? Like, what's that kind of...
I think they just over-dramatized it. Because he could have been a chill bro and be like, hey, guys, I'm not even trying to be that way, but I'm not trying to be that. I'm not trying to be long about it, but I'm gay.
Yeah, but it made sense. So let's just, before we get into the finale, let's get into
I'm not getting the finale yet.
No, yeah, let's get into the coming out scene. So
the coming out scene, even
Jonathan,
Will's
his brother,
though,
how good was his brother in that scene, though? As he's coming out, like his brother's like doing this and tears are running down his face and he's so proud of his brother. That's so cute.
No, true. I'll take that.
He shouldn't have been coming out with Murray, with Hopper. All those people being in the room is really weird. It should have been just the party and like his mom and brother. You know what I'm saying? They should have fixed that a little bit. Robin being in the room makes sense. You know, she gave him his gay awakening, of course, but
no touchback on that scene at all either. It was kind of more of a
and after he got his powers, they didn't talk shit about that relationship much more, Robin and Will, which was dumb. But no, people are really mean about that scene because you know people are just so rude with gay shit now. Where they're just like, oh, you're bringing gay shit into our show. Like, yo, Will's been gay since season 1.
Well, not even just that, bro. Like, literally, like that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like, Will's actor, like the actor who plays, will even mention like in script and writing or like in shooting. He's like, I don't think this looks well because he's actually gay.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't think this
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff
we
can get into.
I get it, man.
After we talk about the finale, I want to get into the documentary that came out about the finale.
I didn't watch the doc at all.
So. I didn't, but they were using ChatGPT to write their show, which is bullshit. But
yeah, but like that's your only lead on that though. Like,
they were using Reddit, and they wrote a shitty show. And okay, so tell me about this.
Wrote a shitty show.
Dude, season 5 sucked. If I saw the Duffer Brothers in person, I would say And like they were like, so what'd you think about season 5? I'd be like, honestly, y'all whiffed. I would say that. I'd be like, y'all whiffed. That would be my exact words.
No, I mean,
the whole time I was watching, they whiffed. They whiffed season 5 as a whole. So tell me how. So season 5, remember when Steve, Robin, and Nancy are going through the Henry Cruel house in the Upside Down, right?
Okay.
And they had to distract Henry in the right side up with Max.
Right.
Okay? And then they're going through the stairs, and what happens?
They get caught up in the
They
vines.
get caught up in the vines because Vecna said he knew. He knew.
Right.
I'm not dumb. I know what y'all are doing. But he doesn't in season 5 when they go to the Abyss, which is his actual home base. And in season 4, you have demo bats and you have demo dogs of valuable consideration. Not one showed up in the finale.
A valuable consideration, bro.
And which in the documentary, there was another writer being like, it's just we can't not have any demo bats or demo dogs in the finale. Like, that is not good. And they're like, huh? And they just ignore them. That's what killed me for season 5. You established these Demogorgons as so powerful at the end of season 4. How much better was the season 4 finale where they're fucking up the military than Will kills them?
Right.
Right? You got to show, like, Nancy shooting a mind flayer and, like, not dying in a corner. Like, that's dumb.
Yeah, that's where I was at as well.
There's so much shit with the finale. That was just dumb. Like, the final fight was way too long.
Also, too, in season 5, when they're stepping on vines, they're stepping on vines in season 5 as well.
I don't think there was ever vines in the Upside Down.
What do you mean?
In the Abyss. Okay, what about this too in the Abyss? So in season 2, what does Will say about the mind flayer? Do you remember? He likes it what?
Cold, yeah.
In the Abyss? Was that
It's like a desert vibe.
desert hot area? Did they ever once blow cold breath?
No.
How much cooler would it have been if they were blowing
Oh my
cold
god,
breath?
holy shit.
and a
I didn't even connect that, bro.
The Duffer Brothers didn't connect it. And they wrote the fucking show. And they said they had this shit planned the whole time. They didn't. They wrote season 1. It's like, this is what I think happened. Season 1, they had a perfect TV show. They're like, this is good. Nobody wanted
They
it.
had a season 2 on hand.
They had season 2 maybe. Season 3, they got really lucky.
Cook Nation.
Season 3 kind of sucked. Objectively. I love season 3. You said it was yours. A lot of people say it's their worst.
I was referencing, was that the Sisters one?
No.
Okay, thank God. That's all I care about.
Okay, yes, that was Starcourt. A lot of people say season 3 is the worst because that's where it gets real big, right?
Right.
But then in season 4, they go even bigger. And season 4 is incredible. Then season 5, they whiffed. I think they got really lucky with season 4. Another theory is, so the Duffer Brothers, one of the Duffer Brothers, which is the writers and producers and directors of a lot of the episodes, one of their wives was a co-writer / ghostwriter for seasons 1 through 4. Then they got a divorce, and she wasn't a part of season 5.
And where are you referencing that to? That she was a better writer?
No, yeah, she might have, like, or, you know, how I'm saying how the Duffer Brothers, one of the co-writers is like, oh, well, demo dogs and demo bats showing up doesn't make sense. And they're like, fuck you, you're under us. You can't say that to your wife. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I get it, though, too, because there's a lot of questions.
Is season 5 the worst writing?
Yeah.
Easily.
I mean, I even seen some core memes about the doc where it's like they're like sitting there after scenes and they're like, "Yeah, we don't know for sure what's gonna happen."
No,
after
they
this
were filming without having the finale written,
Right.
which, granted, makes sense. That's gonna happen. But season 4 came out in 2022, and there's a whole writer's strike. They have no excuse. And COVID. No, COVID was
2023.
yeah, COVID was 2020. Dude, we're 6 years removed out from COVID.
Dude, that fake Chinese illness, bro.
Goddamn fake. It's crazy though. You know, the government doesn't give you insulin. The government doesn't give chemotherapy for free.
But we'll pump you with tests.
But we'll happily give you a free COVID shot.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But yeah, back to the show. Sorry. So yeah, so as I'm talking about season 5, do you kind of like hate it more?
I mean, I still didn't like it for the amount of worth it was, because I still put it at, what was it, 4?
You had it in second place.
I did.
You had season 5 in second place. You just fucked up. You didn't have your list ready.
No, I had my list, but that's why I asked you before we recorded. It was like least to greatest. That's
Yeah.
why. Damn, you're right. I might have just fucked up my list. I don't know, bro. I get cloudy between season 2 and through 4. I get cloudy.
You watched it all in one, so it is kind of hard.
It is kind of cloudy. I just think of core moments.
And
so
I've
I'm
seen
like,
them all
wow.
twice. But season 3 is when remember when I said they showed up and they're like, Henderson, and they do the lightsaber fight. He's like,
Fire. Yeah, bro. That's what I love too. I love good character development. I think that's why one of these shows, regardless of season 5, is still a good show.
Okay,
to
so let's talk
watch.
about the ending, because final fight I hated. Like the whole time, dude, I'm telling Annie, I'm like, dude, so remember when they're driving back in the car, Steve's driving, then Hopper's driving, and Hopper like cuts him off and Steve flips him off, and like Steve's falling asleep at the wheel and shit. Dude, Annie, he said out loud, this is too good to be true. And she said that, you know what I thought? In my brain, the whole time, I'm like, they whiffed. They fucking whiffed. Then I hit pause, and there's an hour left. And I think we're going to get 20 minutes of resolution. There's going to be 40 minutes of insaneness. Nope. Nothing. The time jump is stupid. Oh, what do you think about Joyce being the one to kill Vecna? Because I'm the only person on the face of the planet that thinks that's stupid.
Why do you think that's stupid?
11 should have been the one to kill him with what you established in season 4. She created Henry. She let Henry escape. She put him in the abyss that turned him into Vecna. Why does Joyce get to come? Oh, because he took her son in season 1. The don't fuck with the family shit's tough. But if you're going to do it, and this is what I said, and I got so shit on for it, it should have been, you fucked with the wrong family. He's already hurt. Chop his head off in one clean swoosh.
But it's a girl. I'm not even going to do that, but I'm just saying.
And it's Joyce Byers. So, I mean, you were making a joke with it. It's a girl, but it is Joyce Byers. She's weak. That does make sense. But you did it the perfect amount of times for each character to get a character moment, which is stupid.
Niche, right.
Very niche. This whole season was niche.
I agree.
Me too. And they all hug Will. By the way, Will not being the first one to hug Will after his come out scene, stupid.
Will?
Mike.
Mike, yeah. No, I agree.
Mike,
dude.
don't you agree Mike should have known he was gay?
Yeah.
I would know if you were gay.
I think Lucas, someone like Lucas too,
Lucas was the first one to hug him.
Lucas was one of my favorite characters at the end, and like when I first started the show, man, I just couldn't stand him, bro.
Yeah, when he hated 11, bro. There's so many memes where he's like, her nose is bleeding. He's so good. Who's your favorite character, and who do you think out of all the kids is the best actress?
Okay, I think my favorite character off rip, I'm just gonna say because I mentioned it earlier, was Steve. I love Steve. I love Steve the whole show. I like how they constantly just like pouring him into a bottle.
Was his fake out death stupid?
Yeah.
So stupid.
I even seen like the scene
Steve
where
falling to his death because he can't hold himself by one arm. Stupid, right?
Yeah.
Then you do where it cuts to black. Stupid. You were gonna do a cutout to black, so you didn't watch it how it came out, but it was season 1, part 1 came out Thanksgiving, then part 2 came out Christmas Eve, right? What you should have done is if you're gonna do a fake out death, imagine the end of Christmas where you have to wait 6 days is you don't know if Steve survived or not, and it cuts to black, and then the opening is Jonathan catching him.
Yeah,
that's way better.
Yeah, I get that too.
You didn't think Steve was dead, right?
I mean,
I knew he wasn't dead.
It's because of media, I knew.
Oh,
but you know what's crazy too, bro? I thought in the
I knew he wasn't dead because like they're not gonna give him that bullshit.
I thought Eddie was alive in the media. I didn't know.
You thought he'd come back?
Yeah, I thought he was alive.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was really crazy. So that's what a bunch of people said. So Joseph Quinn, they were like, "Oh, are you gonna be watching Stranger Things? Like, when does it come out?" And they're like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, I don't know if I'll be busy or not." And everybody's like, "He's lying," because Stranger Things made him famous. Why are you being that big of a dick to Stranger Things?
Yeah,
you're just a dick, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, really? So that's all it is?
You're just being a dick, I guess, to the shit that made him famous.
How? That's not, dude. What do you mean it made him famous? What are you talking about?
Stranger Things, without a doubt, made Joseph Quinn would not be the Human Torch without Stranger Things.
Doesn't make any sense right now.
That's a fact, though.
No, because he was already.
You think Joseph Quinn would have been the Human Torch without Stranger Things? If he was never cast in Stranger Things, you would have been. You're wrong, just so you know.
Dude, this show fucking came out barely recently. What the fuck are you talking about?
Season 2 came out in 2022. He was casted in 2024.
As Human Torch?
Yeah.
I'm fucking shell shocked right now, bro. I did not know that.
Yeah. Season 2 came out 2022. Season 2 came out a while ago. Like, he got famous. So, just so you know, we've seen Joseph...
Bro, wait, what was the first Fantastic Four movie that came out, though? The one with he's in it. Oh, no, that's not him. That's not him. You're right.
Yeah. So, no, you're kind of... So, think about 2022.
Steve Rogers.
2022, he blew up, got famous from Stranger Things. 2023, what do we see him in? Nothing. 2024, what do we see him in? A Quiet Place Part 3. What do we see him in this year? Warzone. What do we see him in this year? Fantastic Four. You know why? Because we're in the phase to where 3 years later, you have a year of editing.
Portfolio. Yeah.
You have a year of portfolio and a year of editing to where he's going to be in everything now.
Yeah. Okay.
Crazy. I mean, he would not have been the Human Torch without Stranger Things.
No,
without a doubt.
I can definitely see that. Yeah, fuck that, man. That sucks. Maybe he doesn't like that his character died.
No, he was just being a dick. But apparently, and this is like a TikTok edit where you see like a comment, so I don't know how true it is, but apparently he didn't know his character was going to die.
I'm telling you.
Until last second. and so he thought that the Duffer Brothers didn't like him enough, so they killed him off.
That's a
I could make sense. If you didn't know your character was gonna die and they never really kill off character, like Robin's alive, and they bring in Robin season 3 and she's a part of the main group and she's alive for the next season. I would not be shocked if Eddie thought the same, or Joseph Quinn thought the same thing about Eddie.
Yeah, I mean he got in the same season you'd expect. Or not the same season, excuse me, but like he came in fucking early of the season, right? Like
Yeah.
episode 1.
So what do you think? If the Duffer Brothers use ChatGPT to help them write the show or come up with ideas, do you think that's bullshit / stupid? What do you think about that? Because I think it's unacceptable, personally. And there's people on the internet who hate on AI a lot more than I do. I use AI to kind of help with thumbnails sometimes. I mean, I edit them myself, but they'll give me mock-ups and shit. I use AI for work sometimes to help me with some shit. But AI should not be involved in entertainment. I think that's where it's unacceptable.
I think I'll say it. I seen a thing about Ben Affleck on Joe Rogan lately.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at with it too. I think it's a good correlation, and
it's a good tool.
It's a good tool to drive certain things, but as far as it making a foundation, is just not it. It gives the two for the forefront too quick.
Is it a bad look though that the Duffer Brothers are in a documentary writing season 5 and they have three different tabs of ChatGPT and 2 tabs of Reddit open?
Yeah,
that's a bad look.
I don't think they need to explain themselves either because they're making their money, but it does look bad. It does look bad, I don't think it's
because they didn't use ChatGPT in the other season. The other seasons were better writing.
Well, shit, do you know that? Do you know what I'm saying? It gets to that point.
Well, when was ChatGPT developed? I mean,
true,
it wasn't.
true,
It was
true.
maybe they use it for season 4.
I forget it's that old. I literally cranked the seasons.
Yeah, season 1 came out in
dude.
2016, bro. Like it's old. It's an old show.
Wow.
Okay, who's the best? So we got off topic. Who's the best actor out of all the kids? You think?
Man, I think
there's 2 right answers, and I'm gonna argue with you if you say one or the other.
I think it's Mike and 11, bro. I think they're the best actors.
I was gonna argue with you, but you're kind of right.
And
Purple Rain. Did you like the Purple Rain kiss at the end?
Yeah.
Did you think Finn Wolfhard's acting in the Upside Down where they're in the all black? He's like, please no, please no. Do you think that was good?
No.
So you're with the internet on that one.
With that.
Did you
part.
think that? Okay.
But with him outside though,
Good. Okay, but in the Upside Down you didn't like?
No.
Okay. Did you think that when you first watched it, or did the internet convince you a little bit?
I thought that when I was watching it. But it brought me back to like maybe this is like out of pocket personal vibes, but it just brought me to this like core moment in my life because it almost just seems like every time in when Mike and 11 are just having a moment, they're just like, yo, we can do this, we can figure this out. That's what Mike's angle is.
Yeah.
It's like we can do this, like whatever, we can figure it out. And I just used to think about that. It's what kind of partner I used to be. A bit younger,
back against the wall, but you're just gonna figure it out.
You're gonna try, and then it's just like at that last moment when you're still wanting to try, and it's
okay.
Like, I think.
So
I
a lot of
what I
people
wanna
are
do.
being really, really mean to Finn Wolfhard for his acting skills, which you know me, I'm like.
He's an artist too. Do your homework. He's a fucking singer.
No, Finn
man.
Wolfhard's incredible, bro. Him on SNL was so good. He showed off his fucking comedy chops and all that too. I mean, but the one thing that I do say is weird when they read back, like, dude, when he's like grabbing her, like he's touching her shoulder and her hips, he's not actually touching her.
When they're dancing at the snowball and shit?
No. In the Upside Down. Remember when they're like grabbing each other, being like goodbye? He's not touching her. So people are like, is that an intimacy coordinator type deal where Millie Bobby Brown is like, I don't want to be touched, yada yada. And so that's what people are like, that's shit, if that's a thing, you know? But what do you think about 11's ending? Because I think genius that you leave it up for interpretation. That's a lot of fun.
Right.
But I hate that her and Mike don't get a happy ending. And I hate that her whole life, she was never the problem and people treated her like shit. And you just give her the ending where she thinks she needs to kill herself. I think that's terrible.
Yeah, and it almost feels like there's not a single time I can think where she truly thought of the bigger picture.
Do you think she's alive or do you think she's dead?
I like to think she's alive.
I think she's dead, bro. You know why?
Why?
So the big argument is, you know, they were blasting the music, and so how were their powers? How did she put Mike in the Upside Down if the powers are going off? Right? Mike was in the Upside Down with her when they kissed in the Purple Rain, which was electric. I loved it.
I mean, because that stupid shit there, people are mentioning about the other girl being about to die. And
yeah, exactly. But I'm saying if 8's dead, as we know, and 11's up there doing the she can't use her powers to bring Mike to the Upside Down. So that's why people don't think she's alive.
Then you don't know what I'm talking about then. Because I was seeing that thing where like 8 was like about to die as she's dying, she's helping her. Like that's the off conversation you get when they're
No,
talking
what
before
they
she gets shot.
what would have happened is she faked getting shot. That's what would have happened. That's what Mike thinks that happened is fake, or Mike doesn't.
No, he
maybe
doesn't say fake getting shot.
no, he
She
doesn't.
just
No, but I'm
says-
saying there's one of two actual realities: is Hopper never told him what happened, or Hopper told him what happened there. Right? Mike might not know, or he might not know. So the actual objective theory is: did she get shot, or did she fake getting shot for the fans, not for Mike? Right? You get what I'm saying? Because she did get shot, but if we want to believe Eleven's alive, we have to believe she fake got shot.
I mean, true, because then if you think about it, a lot of downtime happened right after that scene. I mean, like, they had a lot of shit to do until she got caught up.
Yeah, but the final D&D game, how good was that?
I think it made it more better when the little kids hopped on.
Yeah, I love that. I thought putting up the books one by one, I thought that was super cheesy because they
Super cheesy.
super cheesy.
Never happened the whole
Thank
show.
you. They never once had books. So once the whole show, and why would they still have the books? Makes no
And
sense.
they're all like fucking like noodle fucking pasta books. Like
What's really cute is they filmed that last. So all the characters crying and all that emotion, that's real.
What part last?
Them putting up the books. So
Oh.
when you see Sadie Sink crying, you see Luke, they're crying because that's real. That's their last scene as Stranger Things. That's actual emotion. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
I bet you there's just better ways they could have implemented good, core tactics to make actors really, be.
Dustin's speech was good.
Yeah.
So what he did was
did everything that Eddie mentioned,
did everything Eddie mentioned.
which is cool.
Awesome.
I don't know, bro. I love Dustin, bro, but I don't, dude.
I think the best two actors out of the kids, which I'm not. It's funny you said that. You
Everyone
said
likes
your
him, bro.
two favorite are Finn Wolfhard and Millie Bobby Brown,
Yeah.
which is people say are the worst.
Really?
Which I'm the one to be like, because you know me with the serving face with Millie Bobby Brown. What did I say? People are being so
OD.
mean. People are being OD. People are being so mean.
I
I don't
noticed it a
think
little
that.
bit, but not enough to care.
But people are so mean, right? That's really what the truth.
They're
Same
hopping
thing.
on a train.
Same thing with the coming out scene. People are just being mean. Like SNL made fun of it. That's a parody. That's fine. But people who are saying like gay agenda, yada, you're hateful.
Yeah. Pure.
Same thing with Millie Bobby Brown. But I think easily the best two are Gay and Maserati, who plays Dustin. The scene where Steve like is trying to go up the stars and he's like, "Please, not you! I can't deal with it again. I can't."
That was gay, bro.
No, that was great
I'm
acting.
not gonna lie, that was.
You didn't
so
like
gay.
that? Why? Why was it gay?
Because even Steve was like, "Bro, chill the fuck out." And then like
Steve would have died. Steve would have died.
Well, just because you see
Steve would have died. Dustin was right. Dustin saved his life. The ladder fell. They showed the ladder fell. Steve would have fallen to his death.
Yeah. No, yeah, but that's only because Dustin did that. It's part of the act, the writing, But
But you don't think his performance was incredible? Gay and Maserati, him being like, "Please, no, not you, not you.
Yeah,
It can't be you."
his performance was good because it definitely came off as like a kid just last second, like, "Hey man, I seen this shit before," and then seeing the older version of Steve being like, "Hey man, chill the fuck out."
What about Steve saying Eddie died because he didn't listen to me? Remember Dustin's like, "You're so stupid, yada yada," and he's like, "If I'm so stupid, Eddie would be alive if he listened to me. I told y'all not to be heroes, but I'm stupid."
Yeah.
What do you think about that? When I was watching it, I hated it because
No, bro.
no, hold on, hear me out.
Such a good scene, bro.
No, hear me out. The reason why I hated it is because it was maybe such good writing because you love those characters so much and they're having a genuine fight, right?
Yeah.
So I hated it more off of cringing because I love those characters so much. I was that bought in. I wasn't like bought out and I hated it. I was like bought in and I hated it. So it's good.
Yeah, I guess that's where I was at too. Yeah, that's all it is.
And Steve fighting him and not throwing any punches and just holding him off. While
Like, yeah,
Dustin's
fuck
trying to
off,
fuck
dude.
him off. So cute. You know what else is stupid? If Nancy shoots it, everybody's gonna die. She shoots it, nobody dies.
That's funny. That's man, probably one of the best scenes of season 5 is that fucking her and Jonathan speaking of in that little fucking room.
You liked it?
I love that scene.
Did you think Jonathan was cooked? I thought Jonathan was gonna die.
Why?
Do you think they broke up from that scene? Was that a clear breakup scene in your opinion?
To me, I
'Cause-
don't know.
'cause the
Apparently, it's a breakup scene. I
No,
didn't
the
think-
Duffer Brothers said they absolutely broke up that scene. Which when I watched it, I thought it was like,
we're dying. Let's just marry.
no.
Or unmarry me.
No, I think it was, we love each other so much. Let's tell the truth. That's what it felt like, right? It was
Yeah.
like, we have so many problems because clearly season 4, they have problems. They're both lying about flying out, going to college, all that. Dude, my throat hurts so bad. You talk.
I mean, I get the structure of what they were trying to do to make it seem like, this could be the last point of seeing, Nancy and Jonathan, but It was just like, what happened?
So
Like,
good.
the
Really
silicone
really
the room turned to rubber? What the fuck, dude?
never explained it either. Really stupid.
Yeah.
Really stupid. There's no demo bats or demo dogs. There's just a lot of problems with season 5, bro.
Yeah, man. I would love to see. I would have loved to get more origin with those creatures too, bro.
Oh wait, we capped, and you will agree with me. You know who the best actor on the show is?
Oh my god, I know.
Let's say it on the count of 3.
Wow,
The
wait.
character they play.
Oh my fuck, I don't know. I'm just gonna say what he wears.
We're not gonna say the same thing. The best actor.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Glasses.
Vecna.
Oh, never mind. No, that dude.
That's
is
Mr. What's It.
No.
Same actor.
No.
No. Derek.
I'm thinking of fucking the dude who's like fucking my hands are like spears.
Okay. Bird. His name's like Bird Breshman or something like that.
That dude carried
You think
the
he's the best
show.
actor? Nah, season 5 he sucked, bro.
Dude, he fucking shot the helicopter down, bro.
Yeah, but
Oh no, he threw a granado at it.
that was peak. But
That was
also, did you think he was gonna jump off when he did it?
Nah,
Like,
I figured.
because a lot of people thought he was gonna jump off. Because
Really?
the way he ran, like he ran and was like.
And also
it
too,
kinda did look like he was gonna
and
jump
also
off.
too, him and Hopper murdered like millions, or not. Sorry, I'm ODing it, but like a bunch of army, people, and then they're just free to go.
No. Fuck that. Nancy Wheeler shot 3 officers. Nancy Wheeler killed 3 policemen and faces no repercussions. That's what's stupid. So they wrap up. Thank you. This is another reason why season 5 sucks. So they wrap in. Dr. K sucks. Can you admit Dr. K sucks?
Yeah, the new person.
Yeah,
that comes around?
Brenner is actually great. The dad, Papa.
Oh yeah.
So then they had the K shit this whole season, even in the finale she's in, and then 11 gets caught. Then it goes 18 months later, no repercussions for anybody for actively dismissing military. And you know what they could have done? They could have brought in Dr. Owen to like fix it. You know, Dr. Owen is right. The guy who saved 11 and they were eating in the diner in season 4. Could have had him in. So I mean, that's so stupid. Nancy Wheeler killed 3 people, bro, and 3 government officers face no repercussions. When they pull in at the end of the second to last episode, and Nancy hops down, it's like, bah, 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 bah.
Oh yeah, with
the
the
truck.
M16. Yeah, dude.
Killed 3 people, bro.
Yeah.
I counted 3 people. No repercussions.
That's one thing I found.
Bad writing. That's
flaw.
bad writing.
I mean, even in some of the first times when you see Jim going to Starcourt and he's like whooping ass on Russians. It's like, yo, what are we doing?
No, that makes sense. Jim Hopper was a Vietnam veteran. He can whip ass on some people. That makes sense.
No, it's not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he can't.
Oh,
ass.
but no repercussions.
Yeah, or
Why?
There's not
Oh
even
my
no way
God,
to channel
Ermac,
it. You can't even
Ermac,
channel it. You can't
hold
even be
on.
like, oh, they got someone else.
Okay.
Like you can't do anything to clear it up.
You saying repercussions got me thinking. There is no Russian repercussion. Like, there's no upper. Hopper escapes. They know where Hopper is in season 5.
He should be dead. Or
Like,
not, if
why
not
aren't
dead,
commies?
attempting
Why
to
aren't
murder him.
if there are Terminator level commies who are willing to murder Russian doctors in broad daylight,
and
as it happened in the remember the carnival? They murdered
he's an assassin down
in
here.
broad daylight.
Yeah.
And they sent out assassins. Why isn't nobody coming after Hopper or Joyce?
That's just my thing. That would have been so peak in the last episode to see like a black car rolling by.
Did you think Hopper shot 11 in the finale?
No.
In the tank when he was getting the vision from Vecna and like she was bleeding? Or did you know
Oh,
that
I
was
did. You know what was crazy, bro?
another thing that's stupid? So, finish your point.
I
Sorry.
almost knew exactly what was going on like after the fact. I was like, damn, he's fucking with that nigga.
Okay. So
Oh, I probably can't say that. Sorry.
let's think about this. Did he or did he not shoot the water tank? Vecna wasn't there, but Hopper shot, right? And he shot at nothing, right?
I low-key had this in my hand too.
So
Same.
he shot at nothing, but he did shoot the water tank,
and
right?
it was leaking. Water tank was leaking.
Okay, in his head. But it probably wasn't, because for him to do it, he would have had to actually shoot 11, right? So, but the fact that 11 doesn't die, what does that tell you about the water tank? If you shoot a water tank and the person inside doesn't die, what does that mean?
Should have holes in it.
Or it's
Leaking.
bullet.
Oh, bulletproof?
Okay?
Okay.
Because he shot it, nothing happened.
Okay.
It's bulletproof. But then he is able to bang it with the pistol over and over and open it?
Right, yeah.
Like
Two different. Yeah.
Two different. It's like literally either or. If he's able to break it, he should have killed her. Or if he didn't kill her, he shouldn't be able to break it. Like, no matter what, it's bad writing.
Yeah. I know. I feel the same way. When that happened, I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
Really
a lot.
dumb.
Really dumb.
There's so much stuff like that. Like
season 4 though, or that's season 5.
That's season 5. Season 4 has no plot holes like that, bro. Like, tell me one plot hole. I couldn't tell you one.
Yeah, when what's her name goes to her designated fucking hole in that Reddit area, I would have took what's her name's fucking life instantly. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, when her and Holly, when what's her name and Holly are like in that one area, in Vecna's like HQ. That area. And they're all like having a conversation about how to survive, and then she just sees her shit, and she's like, all right, I gotta go.
Have you seen or like the thing where it's like?
I sent you a meme too. It's like when
they're having the podcast.
It's like, oh no, it's like it's like she's better than me. Like I would have took her life. Like I would have took her.
Yeah, I would have ran and not even told her twice, bro.
Yeah.
No, but the actual best actor is, in my opinion, Jamie Campbell Bower, who plays Vecna / Henry / Mr. What's-It. He's incredible, bro. He's so good.
The What's-It take is not that hot to me.
No, the character's dumb, but he played it great.
Yeah.
Cause
but not really, bro. He folded. I mean, he kind of folded once he figured out Holly knew what was going on with the other, with what's her face, right? Because once all the kids came through, and then they're like, Holly's bad. Holly's in a bad place. She's with bad.
Bro,
people.
they made Vecna such a little bitch.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
Like dude. Oh my God, Ermac. Vecna. Remember, he went into the real world and like only fucked with Hopper. Why didn't he go and fuck with any of the kids who are in the abyss? Why didn't he like go give Mike visions or Nancy Wheeler as she's running away? Why did she go fuck with Hopper? And then he never goes anywhere. And then he's just sleeping in the Upside Down, and 11 can do that instantly.
See, that's my thing too, bro. Where it's like they depicted him to be this such as S character, where it's like I can do these things, but then like
he got bitch in the finale.
They don't do it in a good way where it's like it's not the same thing, but it's like in that Thanos S level.
You know what they said?
Like everyone gets a handle on this guy. Everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what the Duffer Brothers said? They're like, oh, he wasn't expecting them. That's why they were able to fuck him up so fast. He didn't expect them to come on their home turf. But when they went into the Upside Down in season 4 and they had a whole other plot to distract him, he knew about it.
Yeah. I just hate too how he has all of Will's thoughts too, and he just doesn't know about any of these guys.
And this. Remember when Will, like when he gets shot and Will feels the pain? When he gets shot in the hand and Will feels the pain? How come whenever 11 and the Mind Flayer die and Will's still tapped in, he doesn't feel the pain? Oh, because they didn't want to kill off Will. Remember whenever Will's on the ground, whenever Vecna's getting fucked up and the Demogorgon kills, like, at episode 4? Because he feels when he's in the hive mind, he feels the pain of whoever he hijacks. That is objective.
But was he getting? But in that scene, it wasn't because of the Vecna. It was because of the Demogorgons and shit that were dying. In season 5, it's just Vecna that's dying, right? Maybe that's maybe.
But he was tapped into the Demogorgons at the beginning, so that's why he felt the pain. He was tapped into Vecna, so he should feel the pain.
Well, or
right?
did Vecna make him tap in? That's what I'm saying.
But if Vecna made him tap in, he chose to lose because Vecna let him tap in to lose. And remember that he was like, "You're gonna be my spy now, Will." Honestly, maybe Vecna was just homophobic.
That's true. Maybe he was just like, "Bro, I can't." Like he's like 6 feet required.
Remember, he's like, "I chose you because you're weak." The only thing he's weak about is he's gay.
Yeah, he's the only thing he's weak about.
Vecna's just mad homophobic, bro.
Dude, straight up, dude. That is so funny, bro. That is so funny. The show, it's a good show. Don't get me wrong. I think the plot holes are plot holes. I still think that, but
there's no plot holes in season 4.
I do think on a base level, someone should definitely enjoy this show. I've talked to like a couple people that haven't watched the show at all, and I ask them, I'm like, why haven't you watched? And they're like, I trail season 1. I'm like, there's no way you trail season 1.
Then you wouldn't like the show.
Yeah, you just definitely wouldn't like the show then.
It's kind of like
it's drama. It's everything.
It's kind of like when Daniel said X-Men 97 sucked. Like, there's no point even trying to convince them where you're just wrong.
Yeah, there a lot of people.
It's same thing with like people are like, oh, I watched the first 2 seasons of Breaking Bad and it was bad, so I didn't finish. And you're like,
that's why I like to give a preference to my season 5 rank just now because like I get it. I just like the way I like that it ended, not the way it ended. Let me choose words.
Is season 4 better now? Are you willing to say it? Season 4 is better. Season 4 is better,
I just wasn't swinging that.
Dude, and season 4 had him cutting off the Demogorgon's head with a sword.
That was my favorite part of the whole show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Season 4 is your favorite. Don't lie.
Yeah. I just got it mixed up. I'm not fucking scared to say it, bro. I just fucking fucked up. I fucked up. It was a 1 take, by the way, mind you.
Well, I did tell you to have it ready, and you even asked, "What do I need? What do I need ready for the episode?" I was like, "That's your ranking."
But we talked about it off air though. I swear, dude, I had it. Like I was saying, dude, my 2 to 4, I get mixed up a little bit because it's a little meshy. Like I said, I cranked it all out in one go. Yeah. But yeah, bro, some people need to give the show a chance, man.
It's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Definitely. I find a lot more girls saying they don't want to watch the show than dudes.
Really? That's funny. I wouldn't have guessed that. It took me a while to get Annie to watch it, but once she watched it, she was hooked.
Yeah.
She
makes
loves
sense.
season 5 though. My throat hurts.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of ready to stop talking. You have any closing remarks? My throat's fucked up.
Hey, shout out everyone that's watching us and tuning us in. We've been throwing heaters. Lennon's been throwing heaters here lately with some of this individual content that he's doing. So, shout out everyone that's still tuning in. Hopefully, around this time next year, we got a bunch of action going for whoever's watching. So, be your homework.
And y'all stay tuned for Good Time reactions or gaming. Should we just keep it Good Time gaming and just put reactions up on there as well?
Good Time reacts.
Good Time reacts is good.
Well, think about it. We'll see you guys wherever we see y'all guys. Do your homework.
Dude, my throat hurts, bro.
Do you think because you sold a lot of sauce?